Hello, everyone. We're going to be putting this Forest Family miniature dollhouse together. Now, I have to warn you, I've had some issues with this. It has been missing some pieces. It's missing the battery pack for the lights. And I try to do my best and overcome those situations. So, let's get started and put this thing together. Okay, we have a problem here. There are pieces missing that I need for the chair and the love seat. So I'm going to go to my bag here with old parts and pieces, and I'm going to make what I need. This happens a lot, believe it or not, and that's why I never throw away anything from other projects because just like this, I'm going to need to make my own pieces. Okay, let's do this. Okay, everyone, another problem. This project did not come with a battery pack. The one you see right there is mine. I have it from an older project that I did long ago. Unfortunately, this little battery pack is not going to work. I have to use a different kind. It is going to change the aesthetic and the eye-pleasing, beautiful overall ambiance of the project, but I don't have a choice. I just have to use what I have. Okay, right here you can see I've taken this little battery thing out. I'm going to have to do something else with this bigger battery pack, and it'll change things, and it won't look, all cute and tidy and small and perfect, but that's okay. I just want my lights to work. I would rather my lights work than everything be perfect. Now, of course, without me having the proper battery pack that was supposed to come with this, I don't. So I'm having to use this monstrosity, which is, I don't know how this is going to work. We're just going to start and try placing everything into the glass cute little, thing here. And I don't know. Let's see how this works. Okay. We get the glass out first. We have it still in our box for safety reasons. Didn't want to get it out and just have it out to where it could get hurt. I'm very clumsy. I'm very prone to oh God, breaking things. I don't know why. My mother's that way. Her sisters are, well, not all her sisters, but one of her sisters is too. Silly like that. And I have already opened this up. There we go. There we go. Here it is. Ooh. So pretty. Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't let me break you. No. Let's get our rocks in. I have some of the rocks in this thing because I had used some for the base of the house. It's not really a lot of rocks. But I do have extra rocks if I need some, so I'm going to have to get it so then when we put the house on it, that the wire's I'm going to need the wiring to come around and out because this big battery pack is not going to fit in there. So it's going to have to be on the side. I don't know. Okay, let me glue these wires down. I want to glue them down and around and coming out like that. This is a mess. Honestly, I mean, you do hope sometimes that things work out. A lot of times you are going to come up against these obstacles and things that you're not prepared for, like missing parts, missing pieces. But, like, see, now we're going to have these wires coming out because I'm going to have my battery pack outside to hook up the lights. Now, of course, if I could, I would order on Amazon. They have all kinds of different little battery packs and stuff, but I'm not able to at this moment, so I'm just having to deal with what I have on hand. Okay, let's get this bad boy in there. What I'm going to do first, let me put some glue on the bottom of these, so then when it does get into place, hopefully we can get it into place properly and glue it in place. So it's not all weeble wobble on the base. We're just, this is just, y'all are with me on this. Y'all are with me watching firsthand the struggles, the struggles of putting a little miniature thing inside a little bitty hole. Okay, now see this, I'm just trying to deal with this wire because of the awkwardness of the wiring and the not coming with a proper battery pack that was made for this particular, project. You run into problems. But, it didn't come with all kinds of pieces. I mean, I had to make all kinds of furniture pieces. Hold on, let me get some real things in here. Here we go. Okay, I found some sand. I don't have any rocks at the moment. I don't know. I'm just trying, people. I'm trying. Wait. I'm just trying to work with, like I said, work with what I have. Sometimes that's what you got to do. And I want to get done with the project, I want to be done with it. Oh, I don't know how this is going to work. Let's see what I did. Oh, okay. It got back there. I thought it was going to go in the house or something. Cool. Okay. Let's keep on with that strategy then. Go as far as a spoon can go. And just release it. Oh, don't move the house. Don't move the house. Okay, I got a thing. I got a thing, people. We have a thing. Okay, let's put it like a little end on it. Like a little end. This will be our little... Okay. All right, here we go. I don't know how strong this is, but that being sand, maybe it can help work it. Oh, yeah, it is. It's working. It's working. We're working, people. Look at this. I have never had such a interesting, oh my God, this project. And it's such a little project, and it's not difficult. It wasn't difficult putting together, but seriously, when you don't have all the pieces and the parts and all the things, it really, really complicates things. And then that's when you have to try to have some kind of imagination and stubbornness. Mine is just sheer stubbornness. Mine is sheer stubbornness. Like, you know what? This thing is not going to beat me. Yes, it's frustrating and irritating, but it is not going to beat me. Okay, the sand is working great. Okay, I've got some mossy grass. I'm just going to put in around there. Mossy grass. To kind of give it just a little bit of something. And this is what you do. Seriously, this is what you do with projects. You're going to have problems. It's going to be, a mess at times. It really is. And you're going to be tested. Even with something simple like this. A simple, tiny, little thing that shouldn't have taken very long. It gets to the point when you're like, what in the heck? And a lot of times, like I said, I will avoid this and showing this in my videos. I will just, video, and then I'll edit, and then I'll do some voiceover or just some captions and let you know what things are going on. But I wanted to show, when I started to struggle with this project, I wanted to show that, you know what? Not all projects are going to go as you want them to. I mean, that's just a straight up fact. Some of them can be irritating when you don't get all the parts in. And then some can be just irritating, period. Yes, normally crafting is my happy place. And I'm not saying I'm not happy, but my gosh. Sometimes I think we become complacent because the little kits have everything and the little kits are perfect. And you hardly have to do any thinking at all, you know. No thinking at all. You just do. And you're done, you know. And like in this case, see how cute that looks? Now, obviously, I'm not going to do the back. The back here, you know, because you want to look to the back. And the focal point of your back is usually the inside. And I have some sand in there. Oh no. Sand in my house. Okay, yeah, okay. Whatever. Anyway, all right. We have salvaged this little dude. Obviously, the wire's coming out. This big battery pack that I'm going to hook onto everything to get the lights going is very unattractive. Very unattractive. Wasn't supposed to be like that. But it is what it is, and we got it done. And, okay, I'm going to hook up the battery and showcase this. Okay, just finishing up on the wiring. I know it's hideous, but it's the cards we were dealt with this craft. You know, I've got to deal with it and just use things that I have. No, I didn't have to do the lights, but to me, that's my favorite part is the lights of any miniature. Here I'm going to add a little bit more of the mossy grass in there to make kind of a little walkway, just to add a little bit more to it. And I think it turned out really cute. You know, all in all, even though it was a pain, and I was really frustrated with all the missing parts and pieces, it really turned out cute. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. Goodbye.